What's up, GundamModelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you another edition of Gundam Models. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is well. I am doing a little prep work, as you can see here. Yeah, I'm going to need this. Just checking out all my tools and equipment that I'm going to be needing for the next few weeks, in anticipation for my first ever perfect grade kit. I pretty much know that all you guys are also getting ready to get your own perfect grade Strike Freedom. Well, a lot of you out there unfortunately cannot afford it, and I understand that. I hope you guys enjoy all the major videos that are going to be coming out in the next few weeks. I've been reading a lot of criticism about that perfect grade kit, saying that it's kind of like an oversized master grade with some added features. You have to understand something. When you build something that big and you make the parts bigger, it doesn't mean that they actually blew it up, because they actually have to adjust the detail a little bit more, get it a little bit more refined. So I can understand the criticism and complaints, but you cannot deny the fact that it is a new perfect grade. Hobbyland Japan just posted a review, not a review, excuse me, an interview with the with the guys who actually designed and they designed the kit, and then they even showed all the parts and runners. It has a total of 55 runners, or trees, as I would like to call it. 55. The average is like 30 to 35 on certain perfect grades, I guess. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but this is actually the largest amount of parts per volume on a perfect grade kit. So this is actually very good to know. Now, the one thing, of course, and a lot of people were complaining about that I'm reading, was the fact that it's kind of like still like the original original master grade kit, not the full burst mode version. Or yeah, maybe it is the full burst motion version, where only the specific exposed parts, for example, between the arms, the hands, the cuff, and other places, which of course my little SD guy is not showing, is part of gold plated, while the remaining ones, the actual frame itself, is basically gold in contrast plastic. I'm going to explain something to you guys. What's the point of it being the entire kit all gold plated? Absolutely nothing. It is for aesthetic purposes. It is only for the fact that you're going to just show off the armor if you're going to have it completely, either completely naked or just partially naked or whatever. So I don't see a big deal about it. Whether I am going to paint it or not is totally up to, my desire. Speaking of painting, of course, I am not painting this kit because it's going to take me a long time. This is going to be my first perfect grade. Obviously, in one aspect or another, everybody's going to say, well, you want to make it, perfect. No, it's totally up to my choice. Alright, well, there you have it. All my stuff is ready. I'm missing one. Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, that one. Alright, so all my tools are ready to go. There's just one little thing that I am going to change, and it is this. As you can see, the quality of the video is for some unknown reason a little bit better than before, and that is why I decided not to record with my HD Bloggie. It's sad but true. I'm thinking of retiring this camcorder, because the one thing that I was a bit disappointed with this is the fact that even though it can record 1080p and it had a 5x optical, which was great for close-ups, it was not great for the image quality, in my opinion. My current camera, which is actually the Canon PowerShot 960, has great the tones of colors, as you can see here, is a lot better, a lot more cleaner, and a lot more detailed. I was reviewing my previous videos of you know, the kits that I've made using this camera, and I said, you know what, my camera is great. It's still good recording HD quality videos. The reason why I switched from this camera to this guy was the fact of the macros, because every time you start recording, you have a little bit of a problem where you don't have the correct zoom, focal zoom. So, for an example, from here, you know, you see this little guy. It's very detailed. But the minute I bring him up to here, you'll notice that it, you know, you'll see it evened out here in the zoom. You know, it's fixed zoomed here, but not up to here. I would have to do this just so you can see the quality of the image, and that's because I enabled something called macros. The Bloggie does not have macro feature, because the Bloggie, you would have to bring the item towards your lens. Now the lens adjusts the quality of the macros a lot quicker, so it's great for that. But I was kind of disappointed in the fact that the focal point kept on shifting. So even if I brought this close to my Bloggie, it still will focus to the background, and it annoyed the shit out of me. And of course, the other thing was that it oversaturated the screen. So right now, you see my hand, it's fine. But if I would have used a Bloggie, it would oversaturate the background hue to a reddish color. You could see that evident in my last few videos where I was making the Quanta, the high grade Quanta and the master grade Exia, where everything was all reddish. So I was kind of bummed out that this was coming out, and I'm saying, why is this happening? Clearly, it's the limitations of what I purchased. So, for now, I'm going to retire the Bloggie. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Don't ask me if you guys want it. I haven't thought of it yet. I will, of course, use it for specific projects. The one thing I'm going to miss on this guy is because when you record it, it has three features. The 1080 by, excuse me, the 1280 by 720, 30 frames per second. The same settings at 60 frames per second, and then the 1080p at 30 frames per second. I have not been using the 1080 because it, of course, cuts out portions of the video and expands it out. It stretches it out a bit. But when you record it at the 60 frames per second, the quality is top notch. It's fast, it's quick. And I've been using that as my go-to settings when I record my builds. So going from this to this, there are certain limitations. As a matter of fact, the Canon's video recording, I have not seen it falter. The only time was I always keep forgetting that I have to readjust the zoom and the focal point. So this is something that I'm going to have to be looking into purchasing a new camera, but not now. It's going to have to wait, maybe a few months or something like that. And I've been seeing some interesting candidates for replacement. With that being said, next time you guys are going to see me on YouTube, is in preparations to build the perfect grade strike for you. And hopefully I can reveal the surprise in time for everyone to watch. So thank you for watching this my short little rant, and stay tuned for more Gundam models coming soon. Take care.